listening to the Daily Yogi podcast. Every weekday, I'll share timeless yogi wisdom in bite-sized relatable lessons you can apply immediately to help you expand your perspective on life. The lobster is a soft, vulnerable creature that lives inside a rigid shell. That shell protects it, but that same shell cannot expand. As the lobster grows, the shell becomes confining. Pressure builds, discomfort intensifies. When the pain becomes unbearable, the lobster retreats under a rock to hide from predators. And then it casts off that shell and begins producing a new one. Eventually, that new shell becomes uncomfortable too. The pressure returns. The lobster goes back under the rocks. It sheds again. The cycle repeats throughout the lobster's entire life. Each time, growth. Each time, vulnerability. Each time, renewal. The stimulus for the lobster to grow is that it feels uncomfortable, Rabbi Abraham Tversky observed. If lobsters had doctors, they would never grow. Unlike the lobster, we reflexively seek external remedies to eliminate discomfort, when sometimes growth requires our willingness to sit with that discomfort a little longer. We reach for distractions when boredom strikes. We avoid difficult conversations. We choose the familiar path over the uncertain one. We numb ourselves to every signal our soul sends that change is needed. Times of stress are signals for growth. We know that feeling. The most dangerous place for a lobster is between shells. No protection, complete vulnerability. But it's the only way forward. For you, that between shells moment is not dangerous, it's uncomfortable. When you've outgrown who you were but haven't yet become who you're meant to be. A place where the old ways of thinking no longer serve you. Where new patterns haven't hardened into place. When you question your beliefs but haven't discovered what you truly stand for. The voices will whisper, crawl back, stay small, choose safety. But the lobster knows there is no growth without the courage to be briefly, beautifully, unprotected. If this episode gave you something to think about, please leave a quick review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, wherever you're listening. On Apple Podcasts, go to the show homepage, scroll down to the rating sections, then tap Write Review. On Spotify, go to the show homepage, tap the three dots, select Rate Show, and choose your stars. Reviews signal to the algorithm that this podcast is worth promoting and help new listeners discover the show. Thank you. Your support means a lot and goes a long way. And as always, take this reflection into the silence, and I'll see you next time.